Y'all have a good ride?
We'll be back.
City Hub is a concept bicycle shop in Crystal City, which is in Arlington.
Good afternoon. Thank you for calling Revolution Cycle City Hub. This is Debbie. How can I help you?
It's 1 metro stop from Reagan National, 2 from the Pentagon, and 3 from D.C. It's also a short distance from many businesses and tourist attractions, which is part of the reason why Revolution Cycles business owners Mike Hammonright and Pinky Gonzalez, seen here, decided to team up with the Crystal City Business Improvement District and Trek Bicycles to build City Hub.
You live just down the street here? Let me tell you, it's $25 for the year, and that includes a 3-hour a day at no additional charge with the bikes. And we have the Trek Alliance. Very, very comfortable bike. You can get a helmet and a lock. Comes with a bag and a computer, so you'd really be all set.
It's a fixed point bike share, and what it means is that for people who live in Crystal City or businesses in Crystal City, they can come in and pay one price for the whole year and have access to our bikes for up to 3 hours a day. And that would include the helmet and the lock and the bag and the computer. It's just a pretty cool concept.
I'll just tell you the numbers. Do we need helmets?
We've been open for
This Revolution Cycle employee, Caleb, is headed to the back of the store to pull out some of the bikes that are used for rentals, which are rented for a single flat fee.
For the bike share, it's $25 a year for a resident of Crystal City. And that includes the bike for 3 hours a day.
These are all of the rental bikes, and we have them put out in different sizes, depending on whether it's men's or women's.
The store also rents out bikes for kids. Bigger kids use small adult bikes, and the little kids use something called a mountain train.
It looks like a bike. It hooks onto the back of the adult bike. So if you get the adult bike, you can actually rent this mountain train. The child has the ability to pedal. It's very important that if it's a child under the age of 18, they need to be with an adult guardian or parent. They'll sign for them, and we will make sure that they're wearing a helmet. For the kids that are about 9 years old and older, they can fit on probably a small framed adult bike, and so we do have those available.
This shop promotes safety. Adults are free to choose whether they'll wear bike helmets, but for children, headgear is a requirement.
I personally want to see everybody wearing a helmet to start with. It's just so important. A helmet does what it's supposed to do. If you land on your head, it's going to protect you. So anyone going out of here, I would love to see them wear a helmet. Adults have that choice. They can opt out, but the kids, they will wear a helmet.
This bike store manager, who once traveled throughout Central and South America while working with her husband, says that another part of safety is making sure that cyclists can reach the ground.
As the bike comes out, we can generally look at the height of a person and say, okay, this particular person should be on this size bike. How's that? Do you feel too locked out at the bottom?
No, it's just,
okay.
Yeah, it's good.
All right. But that's not the whole story. So once we bring the bike out, we actually sit the person on the seat, on the saddle, and we have a tool that we can adjust the saddle up or down so that they are at the right height, because if they're too low on the saddle, their knee won't get the proper extension. So for any kind of a ride, it could end up being painful. So safety is important, comfort is important, fit is important, and we try to do all of that before we send out one of our bikes.
Cheap yearly bike rentals, good for the kids and families and young professionals who live nearby.
I'm really excited. It's a beautiful day.
Rentals are not limited to families or individual consumers.
Lower the number, the faster your feet will pedal when you're going up a hill.
The concept is also geared towards small businesses, offered on a sliding scale.
For example, if you're a business with 20 or fewer employees, it would be $100 for the year for all of the employees to have the same access to the bikes.
Big businesses are also encouraged.
The most expensive package that we would have for a business in Crystal City would be an office of 251 employees or more. For $1,000 a year, that would give all 251 plus employees the same access to the bikes 3 hours a day. We do plan group rides with enough notice, and they would also be able to get some VIP passes every month at that level.
At the center of this revolution of transit, exercise, and lifestyle, says Rivera, is a desire to get people in the saddle.
Basically, we want to get butts on bikes. And there's nothing more exciting for me to see someone who hasn't been on a bike in a long time get out and ride. Basically, I'm getting ready to send these bikes out for a bike rental for the afternoon. I think they're going to go down and explore the National Mall.